Hello everyone, welcome back to my legacy challenge. We are continuing playing with the Todd family. Right now, I'm trying to communicate with Bubbles. Somehow it didn't work when Bubbles was in my hands. And we are just continuing living. We had a baby last episode, so now we do have a tiny little vampire sleeping right here in its own bedroom. So we are doing kind of fine, I think. We are doing okay. And what we are gonna do today is just continue living because what else are we to do? I think we do have nothing to do. Of course, we are working on Eliza to be able to repair herself, but that's a long process to be. So we're gonna ask Eliza to continue downloading some of her enhancement data. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but probably that's gonna take quite a while for us. And we do need to meditate with our vampire because our vampire energy is not at the max right now. And I was thinking actually that we might want to continue our whole occult household and we might want to start working on becoming a fairy with Daniela because last week we got fairies in The Sims 4 new addition to the game, so I'm kind of excited about it. As for Damon, we don't need to work on anything special because we are already maxed in our careers. So we are doing kind of great out there, I think. As for Carrie, she's a doctor, so we can go to work, but because we have just started to be a doctor, but we're not going to do that because we have quite a bit of stuff to do at home. Like, we have a fresh baby, and we don't need to feed our cow plant because I don't want it to die, and we might want to go and feed our fish because I don't want them to die either. And then I suppose we might want to go around and harvest everything that we have got in our garden. And maybe communicate with Patsy because that's important too. And as for Eliza, yet again, trying to update ourselves. I might tell myself that she's so hypnotized with this thing back that she just wants to hang out there. And all right, Damon, do you want to do anything, by the way? Because I know that you are kind of well off already, but we might want to try and improve somehow some of your vampire skills. Because as for now, you suck, and we want you to have something like sun resistance. Because right now you don't have that, but so you still want that. You might want that, but you don't have that. And what if we are gonna go and visit our parents for a little while? Because we didn't do it in a while. But I, at the same time, don't want to leave Liza out here alone, because this way she's not gonna update herself. Maybe we can ask our vampires to woohoo again, because what else have we to do? I think we're gonna woohoo, that's gonna be a little more fun for them. Like, spend some time, having a good time together, gonna be fine, isn't it? I think it is. And then probably I think we are gonna see. I was thinking that we might want to get some more kids, because as for now, we only have one, which is Alina, and she's out here crying because of her dirty diaper. So right after you guys woohoo, I think Carrie, you might want to go and probably help me. I know that this baby is gonna be a nightmare as soon as this baby is gonna age up because infants are tough in The Sims 4. But as for now, we are doing fine. We are doing just fine. And to be honest, as for now, it is a little bit on the boring side to play with this household, just because we kind of have everything figured out. Like, we do not have any struggles out here. Everybody's okay. Everybody's fine. And alright, she does everything except for the one thing that I've asked her to do. She didn't change the diaper. Now she did. And here it is. You're gonna throw it away right after it eats. Somebody's calling me all the time, by the way. And as for you, continuing downloading. Takes a while, apparently. And Carrie got some money from after her school. That is good. We are doing great. I think I'm gonna ask Daniela to go and watch some TV because we can relax for a little while. The weekends are just around the corner, so we don't need to do anything special right now. Somebody's calling me. I'm not gonna answer because I'm a little busy. Where did you put the trash? You just did put it down. I've seen that, but you didn't throw it away. You might. Alright, you cannot dark meditate as for now yet, but we can sell some of the flowers because I doubt that we don't need them. Gonna be fine if I do. And then maybe I'm gonna ask Carrie just to go and design some random jewelry because we are not doing anything. So everybody's kind of doing fine. Everybody's kind of enjoying their time in their life. Like you see, Damon is sitting right next to his baby, watching her, enjoying the time, enjoying the moment, just cross-stitching, sitting here calmly and doing it all. That's fine. And we got some money from Damon's vacation day too, so that is fine. That is good. And somebody might wanna hang out with Bubbles because we don't want Bubbles to be upset. We want Bubbles to be fun. Like, communicating with the pet is kind of important because as cat, we do want to communicate with them. We do not want them to run away from us. Maybe after I sell this jewelry, we might want to get another pet, but I'm wondering if that's going to be a little bit too much. And no, I'm not answering your phone. Get off me. I'm not interested right now. You're gonna dark meditate. You're gonna dark meditate too, because you guys know we work on that. We try to be kind of good vampires, trying to be nice, trying to be okay with each other. You might want to tell Danielle that you're proud of her, because that is kind of nice to tell to your child. Not every kid hears something like that from their parents. And you might want to do your homework because we might want to help you. Like, you are going to enjoy that too, don't you? I think that you should, because not every child gets help from their parents with their homework. Are you sick? What's up? Alright, apparently somebody needs some medicine. Unlike real life, it is easy to get, and it's not problematic at all. And by the way, we have a love day. Are we gonna go somewhere, or we are just gonna hang out at home? And our enhancement is done only 11%. So what I'm thinking, Damon, let us go to your parents' house because you haven't been there in a while, and we might want to hang out with them because we haven't seen them in quite a while too. So maybe we just want to come over and say hi. That's gonna be fine, okay? They were supposed to be living somewhere in Glenbrook, so we're gonna go there. That's their little castle kind of house. It's not castle, but it's just a simple house. Maybe tiny cottage, something like that. At least that's the vibe I was going for, so we are gonna go and knock on the door. Let's go, Damon. Hey you, how are you doing? Let's go and spread some of the gloom with your mother. She finally turned to be adult, so she's no young adult anymore. Surprisingly, because she used to be young adult for quite a while already. Like, it's third winter in this household is for me, if I remember correctly. We might also want to talk to our father because that might be kind of nice to talk. All right, she left. All right, let's talk to father because we haven't talked to him in quite a while already. Might be helpful. And where is the cat? I remember that you have one. Snow is over here. Snow is enjoying her time. She's doing good. And it's Alina's birthday. We might want to go home and eat her up. But maybe before that, I might bring Harry here. And you guys might want to go on a date somewhere because it's kind of love day. So why don't we go on a classical, normal date out here? It's been a while. Oh, all right. Carrie is neutral towards Damon. That's surprising. All right. Anyway, not gonna be a problem for me. Let us go to the new world for a date because I haven't been here yet. Maybe we are gonna go somewhere to the park. Having date in the park, kind of nice, even though it must be winter. I hope it's not raining out here because it can. It always can. Is it sunny out here? I hope it's not. I hope you guys are not gonna die because you kind of are vampires. You can die. Where would you want to go? Let us go up here. And my guys are very happy with their relationship, so I'm happy about it. We might want to swap some of the milestones. We might want to make a move. Like, we might want to go and work on being all of those, like, flirty in the mood, all of that. And yes, Carrie can like stories. Everybody likes stories. I think maybe not everybody, but a lot of people do. I don't think that this date needs to last. Like, we are just here for a love day, so we are fine. I think we're gonna go home. And maybe a little later we might want to start working on Daniela's becoming a fairy too. I don't know how that works yet. I did not explore this part of the pack, of the new pack. So it might become a challenge for me, but we will see. First thing that I have figured, you cannot buy being fairy for reward points, and that's a little bit annoying because it used to be kind of convenient with mermaids, for example. So we will need to kind of go and explore, and we have the whole weekend now, so that's gonna be not so hard to do. As for you, I think, Eliza, you might want to try and download some more of the enhancement data. So we might want to start working on that. If there are people anywhere around the house, we might want to try and drink from somebody because if there are, that's going to be some extra points for us being a vampire. But they are usually not. Or they are pregnant, and that's annoying. Let's go here. Maybe I should have sent Damon to do that. Maybe there's gonna be somebody else around here too, but it's usually not that often. There are sometimes people who come over here to fish, but that's not something as usual as I would like it to be because, yeah, we don't have that many visitors around. And all right, I think Damon, what you might want to do, you might want to go and age up your baby because we might want to have an infant, and that's going to be much more fun for us. As for Carrie, she did drink, that is good. Now you're feeling kind of satisfied with your life, I suppose. And I don't think that she's gonna do much with being a ghost historian. I think that she's just gonna be fabulously wealthy. That's all that she's gonna take care of it. And as for you, what if I'm gonna switch your aspiration to being a fairy? And you're gonna aspire to become a fairy. And Alina has aged up. We are gonna randomize traits because it's a little bit more fun to play legacy challenges when you don't know what kind of traits your sims are gonna have. So we are gonna be calm. We are lucky this time. No intense ones. No intense ones. I'm happy. All right. So can we order on a computer the seats? I think to do that, we do need to research. We need to research how to become a fairy. Kind of obvious, I think. All right, we got a smile milestone. What we might want to do now is, I think, switch some stuff around the house because our house right now is not friendly for infants. Should we get a new bed? I think that looks cute. It even has some cute tiny little bats. Oh, that's kind of fun. I think I might put this acorn as a nightlight for us. And we don't need the changing table. For this purpose, I don't need the changing table. This one might fit in the dark swatch because it's nothing so light in this room. And I'm gonna put a money trash can right next to it so that it doesn't catch our attention all that much. Now it is a little bit more practical for us, and we might also want to get some of the toys. And I was thinking that the essential one that we might want to get is maybe we can get Tiny Little Dragon, but at the same time, what I wanted to have is a play mat because that is essential for infants. And I didn't want to get a big one, I just want to get a tiny one. Am I blind? Here it is. I started to say that I'm blind. Apparently I am. So, alright. I'm not gonna dress up my infant because they are not usually infants for long. So somebody is gonna put me down over here. I might want to use my diaper while the person is coming over, so that's gonna be kind of fun. And as for you, Carrie, you're doing nothing. You might want to do something. Maybe you want to go and play some chess because you need some logic to be a good doctor, I think. As for you, I will need to maybe invite another technician over to fix your durability because it goes down kind of fast. All right, so what we are gonna do? What if we are gonna do some tummy time with you because that's kind of essential, especially for infants. I think that on a short lifespan we should get some milestones a little bit faster than we usually do on normal lifespan. I'm kind of used to the tempo on a normal lifespan with infants, which are in Horror Baby Challenge because out there we are playing on normal lifespan. Out here we are not, so we are gonna see how that's gonna go. And I think we are gonna add a baby mobile, maybe the one with birds. That's gonna be fun. How are you doing, Neil? Doing great? Did you research how to become a fairy? Did you get anything? Did you know something? Apparently you did not. It says that acquire fairy seedling through foraging pebbles, ordering off the computer, or asking a fairy. How do I order them from a computer? Come back and research. Can you? You should be able to. Now we are researching, maybe we will know something. Alright, becoming a fairy is a magical experience. You'll need a fairy seedling, which can be found through. Alright, that's exactly what I got from here. With one safely in your pocket, you can plant it to summon Mother Nature. She will send you on a journey to get your wings. Oh, here it is. Now we can. So you do need to research how to become a fairy to get this interaction on your computer in the order category. So now we can do that. 758, a precise number. Surprising. Now we did get that. Now we don't need to plan it. Alright. Do we have any spare planters? I think we should have. Alright, it cannot be planted into vertical planters, unfortunately. By the way, you might want to go and feed a cow plant. You're not so sleepy, so we might want to do that. We might be able to do that. Apparently, we will need to plant it outside because we need a big planter to be able to plant it, and we don't have one. And Damon can be family oriented, that's kind of fine. And we cannot plant now in the stones, in the rocks. That's a little unfortunate. That can be fine. And I think I'm gonna get us a spare planter because we probably did need that. And now we can go and do it. Let's go. Oh, I could have done it on the inside. Alright, that's fine. I'm doing that a little bit in the hard way, but it's a little bit more fun way too, probably. As for you, you are doing nothing. You might... Alright. Danielle is about to summon Mother Nature. She will bestow a temporary charm that allows Danielle to complete her fairy transformation. Should Danielle proceed? Yes, so okay, we are gonna do that. And as for you, what I wanted to do, you are gonna look at toys and you're gonna try to sleep. That's the plan. And as for Damon, I was thinking that we might want to look for somebody to drink from, but there is nobody around the house, unfortunately, so we are not gonna be able to do that. Maybe we can drink from our neighbor. Let's go and try that. And as for you, oh, here is Mother Nature. Of course, you decided to come over here behind the planter. Of course. Absolutely logical. Alright. I've asked to become a fairy, so alright, charm is not long. What do we need to do? You have bestowed my special charm. Now you must seek my enchanted waters found in Evdiu to complete your transformation. Once located, you can step into Moondrop Spring and receive your wings of flight. And by the way, we have now a fear. We have now a fear, a new one. All right, and Alina got a reach milestone. And as for now, let us travel because apparently we don't need to go to the fairy world to become a fairy. Surprisingly, maybe it's not. I think. So all right, we need to go to the Abdu. We need to seek enchanted waters. All right, so I'm gonna go to the lounge out there in the Abdu, and we are gonna see what we can do about it. I'm excited. It's my first time playing with fairies. I did not play tested outside of this game, so it is very fun for me. And I hope you're enjoying this time with me too. Oh, do we just need to like swim and we are a fairy? Is it that's simple because I didn't even need to befriend the Mother Nature. Because if you want to become a vampire, you need to be a friend with a vampire. If you want to become a spellcaster, you need to be a friend with a spellcaster. If you want to become a werewolf, you need to befriend a werewolf. And I just became a fairy without anything special. So alright, we are flying off now. I'm excited about it. I'm so happy because I've missed fairies in The Sims 3. In The Sims 3, I loved playing with fairies, but the only problem that I had with them is they had incredibly long lifespan. I don't think that spreads to the fairies in The Sims 4, but it might. I don't know yet because I'm a teenager. I just have 3 days till I age up. And with vampires, your lifespan for the teenagers is the same as for human teenagers. So we will see what we will get as soon as we are gonna age up. But that's gonna be in 3 days, so that's kind of quite a while. Especially with my tempo of playing this game, unfortunately. So alright, I'm gonna ask my fairy to go and sleep. And as for Damon, you have nothing to do. As for Liza, what are you doing? Let us check your enhancement progress. 21%. Doing it. And your durability that fixed itself. I'm excited, by the way, because that's kind of okay. That saves me some money. You're still playing chess. Alright, my child is of course. By the way, we are living here. That's where my house is. That's where my internet is. Why did you come over to the neighborhood apartment building? Why? Just why? Tell me. I don't even know. All right, Damon, you might want to help me because I think you are gonna be the main one to take care of your baby. So you are gonna go and give your baby a bottle because your baby is hungry. You're off to sleep. I'm happy that my sim right now is a fairy because I like playing with the colds because it's fun. Damon is feeding the baby. The baby is a little sleepy, so Damon might also want to go here, put Alina to sleep because Alina is kind of a little sleepy already, so let us go, Damon. Let's tell her a bedtime story like you anyway. Have nothing better to do. You might want to tell a bedtime story to your baby, that's gonna be fine. My cat woke me up, alright. And you might want to lecture her about waking up because that's not nice, you know? And then you are gonna sleep because you are right now extremely tired. We might want to see if we do have something like a fairy house for fairies. Like we do coffins for vampires. I like that we now do have, by the way, some alive plants because that is fun. And we now do have a fairy home, so we might want to have a fairy home. That's fun. I don't know which one I want to have, so that means that I'm gonna have both. So, when you cannot pick both. You might want to go and sleep in your fairy house. That's gonna be fun. And nobody's gonna try to interrupt you there because nobody's gonna go to your fairy house because that's your fairy house. And then I believe my servo will need to recharge because we are continuing working on getting up our upgrade. That's a long process for the servo, so we need some patience, unfortunately. And I'm so excited because fairies, they're even able to fly down the stairs. Werewolf cannot run down the stairs when they're rampaging, so that is an upgrade. That definitely is an upgrade. And I love that. That is so cute. That is so fun. Sometimes when we just get some sort of update that we have been waiting for in years, I'm just so excited. That makes me so happy. And I think that in a couple of hours, Carrie's gonna go to work. I think that we might want to go to work with her today. It's been a while since we did that. And as I think that as for Damon, all right, Octavia Bailey has passed away. I don't remember who that was, and apparently Damon didn't either, so that's fine. But I would think that Damon is gonna go to war by himself today because we don't need to go to work with him. Like he's already in the max level of his career, so he's fine. As for our servo, we are doing okay. We are doing fine. Like we are enhanced 23%, just 4 times the same, and we are done. Like 4 more episodes, 4 more months, really, because currently I'm not really able to record as often as I would like to, so I'm sorry, guys. But I'm enjoying my game now because you see, we've got fairies. Now we got a fairy in the household. We have a servo. We have a couple of vampires. I was thinking that we might want to try and cure little Alina from being a vampire a little later, but not now yet, because we are not in a hurry at all, I think. And yeah, as for Carrie, expecting to go to work in an hour. And we got mental fog. I don't want mental fog. I will need to do something about it, so probably after we've done everything that we can in our job, we will start working out there because we do need to exercise some creative skills. But as I know, working out helps too. It helps in real life as well. At least as for me, it did help. And we are gonna go. Our vampire doctor is off to work again. By the way, this time she should be promoted because we are kind of fulfilling our requirement to become a next level doctor. We're at level 1 right now, and that's kind of a little bit of a shame. Like, we're getting 144 simoleons for a workday, and that won't do yet. So, alright, we are feeding a patient. We might want to ask our co-worker about their day. So, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to have small talk with me? I think that you don't want to because I don't think that you like me. But we are gonna have some small talk, so let us go. Maybe I can drink from you a little bit because I know that we are being a bit vampire right now. Stop chatting, please. But that's still gonna be fine. I think as for you, with you, we might want to go and discuss some work ethics because that's kind of apparently is a typical discussion. Typical discussion at the workplace, apparently. Alright, we are not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. We need to grab a serving of some food. Alright, grab a snack. We are gonna buy soda because that's the cheapest snack that we can get. So that's count still, but we don't need that because you know we are a vampire. We might become sick if we do. Yes, we are because we are kind of not eating vampire, and we might want to chat with the patient. So I might want to say you hi. Let's go. We might want to discuss work with you two at the same time. Like you know that's fine. Then I might want to deliver some food for you, like typical work day in the Sims 4. If we could work like that in real life, that would be fun, but it's not like that in real life. In real life, we need to work really hard to stay at our jobs, even if it's the simplest job that you can get. Let's go and tell him knock knock job. Let's go. Then we're gonna do some research. Let's go. Stop talking. Can we complain about work to our co-worker? I think that we can. Let us go. Then we're gonna go and make a bed. If there is no bed that I can make, alright. I might want to call you over from there. Now we can make a bet. Let's go. Let's share a secret with a co-worker. Maybe that's not the best idea, but we can do that still. Nobody's gonna struggle from that. That's gonna be fun. And we have a golden status for the day, so now we don't need to do anything at our work, and we still have 3 hours left. So let us work out. Let us enjoy some of our time out here because we might want to get rid of that metal fog that we've got. Because yes, I know that we are at work, but metal fog is not a joke. We absolutely do not want to burn out. Maybe you can continue writing that book that you were writing because you had a book you were writing. Is it gonna worsen your mental fog? Yes, that should ease that. So that's gonna be fine. Now we just have only 1 hour left at our work and we are gonna go home. And everything is gonna be fine out there because we are going back home to our baby, to our husband, to our another child who is already a teenager. So we are living life. We are having it all back there. And we got 188 simoleons, and also we got 192 simoleons bonus. And we got a promotion. So now we are orderly. So we are gonna go home. If I remember correctly, our next gig at work should be either to go to work again or maybe to cure somebody, to heal somebody at our work. Because, we are a doctor. We at least aspire to be a doctor. If it did work like that in real life, that maybe would be fun. But in real life, you cannot become a doctor just by working in a hospital. So that's something interesting to think about. And alright, I'm not giving Eliza any work yet, just because we cannot repair ourselves. So we are not going to work, you know. It should be obvious. Alright. Alright, my child is back out here again. And nobody did take care of it. Perfect. What do we need to do? You're gonna breastfeed your baby. Don't check infant. Don't check infant. Oh my god. Just breastfeed. And you stop crying. Thank you. Are you gonna do that? Taking care of the baby? Or you're just standing? Just standing. Alright. I figured just that. That's exactly what you guys usually do. So that means you're bottle feeding. No breasts for you. Sorry, baby. So that means that after you are fed, we are gonna carry you back over here. And you're gonna put Lena down here. That's how we do. How we do? Playing the games. Alright, emotional force. What do we need to do to fix that? Emotional force consumed to perform fairy abilities, but any fairy who runs out completely will die. That's scary. Recover emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other sims or using regenerate emotional force. Oh, that's how we do it. You know that? Like, let's go take care of ourselves. And Damon brought home almost 4,000 simoleons, like 330,000. That's not almost 4,000, but you might want to be a bat vampire also. Is that gonna work in a day? They did work in a day? I know that you're now gonna hate me, guys, but I don't care. I'm feeling fine. Maybe we can drink from you too. Like, we are never fed too much. Don't watch Sky with your wife. Alright, your baby is where your baby should be. That's fine. For a moment, I thought that she left the baby elsewhere, and that would be annoying. You might want to dark meditate. You will need to treat two patients at work, exactly as I thought you will need to. Alright. So that means it's fine. But you have mental fog. So what you will need to do, I think you are gonna either paint a lot or you are gonna write a lot. Maybe both. Like, we can switch around some hobbies. Gonna be fine, isn't it? And as for you, can you dark meditate? Like, we are slowly working on getting some of our vampire skills up because, oh, we can turn our neighbor into a vampire. It's gonna be fun. And finally, that's what I was working on, by the way, if you did not know. Now we are a master vampire. I'm, of course, working on becoming a grandmaster vampire, but that's a long process usually. But I was working on becoming a master vampire for one exclusive thing: sun resistant. Now we are sun resistant. We are gonna be good. We will not be sleeping really well because I'm just picking some of them that are, in my opinion, a little easier to work around. So I think we are not gonna be sleeping really well, but in the same time, now we are not afraid of the sun. So now he really will not die ever, like ever at all. Neila, did you finish your homework, by the way? I think that you did not. Why don't you get recharged? First of all, what I think about my servo is we do need to change our enhancement process because that's important. And we are enhanced by 27% right now. Of course, we are not going to finish that today, but we've done some things already. Like, we managed to make Damon a master vampire, so that's good. Maybe we can have a smooth apology with our mother. Maybe we can communicate with her, hug her. That'll be fun. I'm not answering. Leave me, please. Maybe we can even go for a little while and visit our sisters. We haven't visited them in a while, so let us go and see maybe how Camila maybe is doing, or maybe Genevieve, because we haven't seen them in a while. Gonna be fun if we go. And I'm not going to prom. Prom is pointless. Like, and it's boring, it's so repetitive that I really do not want to do it all the time. So, who we are gonna visit? Are we gonna go to Solani or to Forgotten Hollow? I think that first we might want to go to Forgotten Hollow to visit Genevieve and Vlad because, they are doing it out there, enjoying the time. My vampire and my werewolf. Hey Vlad, are you happy that I'm over? You were jumping. Alright, I'm gonna knock on your door. I like this version of your house much more than the previous one. But maybe that's just because I did build that. But it doesn't change the fact that I like it. So, are you gonna invite me over? Hey, will you let me inside? So, hey Jen, where are you? Downstairs? In your basement? Or maybe somewhere upstairs? Oh, here it is. Here she is. So, let me gossip about family drama with you. Like, we haven't communicated in a while now. You're pregnant! Oh, maybe I did that and I forgot about it. Alright, apparently that's fun. Maybe we can discuss some interests, talk about some cold temperature. Maybe I will flatter you, tell you a knock knock joke. Where she's running away from me. Come back! I'm talking to you. Where are we going, Jen? Can I ask to feel your baby because you're pregnant? I didn't know about that. I'm gonna congratulate you on new addition to the family, upcoming one. And I think we are gonna go to Camilla now because we haven't been there in a while. For a moment I forgot what she leaves. That tells a lot about me, maybe. I'm not the one who used to care all that much about how extended family of my Sims lives. Actually, to be honest, in real life, I don't communicate with my extended family much. But alright, the wrong front door, apparently, but that's fine. Where is Camilla? Here you are, of course. We're on computer. There you are. Healing hand? We are just gonna quickly communicate. Maybe I need to change my outfit because I kind of look like Grim, and that's maybe not nice. Oh, we have some island spirits around here in the house. Looks fun, isn't it? And of course it is, but I think that as for now, we are to go home. Because we have visited all of our family, now we know that they're all fine. Camille is living her best life alone, enjoying her time, living in Solani on the island. She has her own pyre. She's doing good. I envy her a little bit, maybe. Because I would like to live in a house like that too, but I don't. I live too far north to live in a house that open. And we are back. You're gonna go and take a bath. As for Carrie, what are you doing? Are you gonna paint? That is good. That's gonna be very beneficial for you. As for you, what are you doing? Let us continue downloading that enhancement data you've been downloading. As for Daniela, how are you doing? I think you might want to go and regenerate some of your emotional force. Then you are gonna sleep because you are gonna live in your fear. And just of course, my baby is nowhere in the house. Never, never infants are gonna spawn inside the house. That is why I did not play with infants in Solani, by the way. Damon, let us go and bottle feed your baby, please. Don't try and sleep. And then, please, get put to bed by Damon. Luckily, vampires can teleport with their babies. That is so good. So now we are gonna probably tell a bedtime story to our baby. I'm gonna ask Damon to just take a bath and enjoy his time off, like because he doesn't have a time off, but his time alone, because that's kind of good too. And then I think that I probably am gonna thank you for watching. Oh, who died? Snow has passed away. A cat again. I'm so upset about it all the time because pets do not live long and short lifespan. That is terrible. So anyway, apparently that's what I wanted to say, but it was not being upset about some pet dying. What I wanted to say is we are to send our mother home. We are to sleep a little while. We are to ask our fairy to sleep outside in the rain in her fairy house where she's gonna enjoy her time. We are to leave our infant extremely tired in its crib, and Bubbles being fine out here, meowing in the shower. Maybe I'm gonna ask Damon to communicate with Bubbles. Like, where we have started this episode, we're gonna finish in the same way. So, I'm gonna thank you for watching. And if you like videos like that, you can subscribe to my channel. And I think these should probably be a goodbye. So, bye guys.